After 2 weeks, I noticed I had lost 14 pounds and 2 inches off my waistline. At this point, I'm 159 pounds, down from 261 pounds. Everyone should try this Costa Rican tea because it literally changed my life. If you are trying to lose 100 pounds in 6 months, this is for you. It's completely possible. I did it myself. So don't listen to those people who say you can't do it. I'm actually going to show you how to lose 100 pounds in 6 months in the same way that I did. Here's my weight loss story. My name is Stacy and I'm 51. And I went from 261 pounds to 159 pounds in just 6 months by drinking this pretty unknown Costa Rican tea. And the best part is that it took only 3 weeks for me to lose the first 20 pounds. It happened super fast and I did it without dieting or exercise. In this video, I will show you exactly what I did and also give you the recipe for this Costa Rican tea so you can make it in your own home and start losing weight as soon as tomorrow. So, my weight loss struggle isn't very recent. I was always a bit overweight, but it wasn't terrible. But things got worse when I had my 2 pregnancies. I gained almost 60 pounds after my 2 children, and I couldn't get rid of that weight no matter what I tried, whether that was all sorts of diets, courses, and even exercises and workouts with professional trainers. Every time I would lose 10 pounds, I'd gain it right back, plus a little more. So it was this frustrating cycle that kept on going on. My life has been so miserable in the last few years. I feel like people are so judgmental when it comes to fat people, especially women. And I felt judged all the time, to the point where I was ashamed to even go out anymore. And I told you, it's not like I haven't tried to lose weight before. I did everything I could. I tried every product out there, every diet, but the results just didn't appear or they didn't last. But what really triggered this change was that I almost developed type 2 diabetes. About a year ago, my doctor told me that my fasting blood sugar was 150 and that he was very close to putting me on insulin shots. I got really, really panicked when I heard that because needles are my biggest nightmare, and the thought of having to inject myself every day just freaked me out. The point was that all of the diabetes problems were due to my extreme weight, and I really had to do something about it. This was my only chance to avoid insulin, and the doctor said I needed to lose at least 100 pounds in the next half a year or I would have to go on insulin. And yeah, I really don't want to remember that moment. Anyway, you can imagine I started getting desperate. And this friend of mine told me about this Costa Rican tea she had been drinking, and she had lost 10 pounds already. Well, I had 100 pounds to lose, so I didn't really think about her tea. She was actually pretty skinny, from my standards. She only had about 20 pounds to lose when she started. But I ended up seeing the story of a woman on Facebook. She was about my age, and she was talking about the fact that she had lost 135 pounds with this same Costa Rican tea my friend had mentioned. I dropped her a message, talked to her a bit, and she convinced me to try the tea because I actually had nothing to lose. So I got the recipe, and because I was so desperate to lose those 100 pounds, I called my doctor about this Costa Rican tea. He looked over the recipe and said it looked really good, but that I should start drinking 3 to 4 cups every day instead of just 1. That's when I started to believe that this tea could really work for me. The next day, I noticed I had a lot more energy, and my sugar cravings, they were pretty much gone, which was like, wow. And the funny thing is that tea alone kept me full for hours, even though I didn't eat anything for breakfast. But I didn't feel hungry until about 2 or 3 in the afternoon. After 2 weeks, I noticed I had lost 14 pounds and 2 inches off my waistline, even though I wasn't doing anything unusual. All I was doing was drinking 4 cups of this Costa Rican tea. And that's when I knew this was actually working. And I was so excited. It was the first time something had worked in almost 20 years. Long story short, I managed to lose those 100 pounds in just under 6 months, and I continued to drink 4 cups of this Costa Rican tea every single day. I can't even share my level of excitement and happiness when this happened. At this point, I'm 159 pounds, down from 261 pounds, which is over 100 pounds that I honestly never thought I would lose. And I really thank God and the person who invented this recipe because he changed my life. So many of you have asked me what my secret is. And I've told you there is no secret. I'm only drinking this tea. And that's when things started to really change for me. I want to drop 20 more pounds and get to my ideal weight of 140. I can't even believe I'm saying that because a year ago I was struggling just to survive. Now I'm sure that by drinking this tea daily, I will get to that weight quite soon. But I really think that everyone should try this Costa Rican tea because it literally changed my life. If you want to lose weight, this should be the #1 thing you try. I really can't thank this product enough. It's really delicious. It gives you so much energy. It improves your digestion and reduces your cravings to almost 0. But what I love about it the most is that it burns fat like crazy without any effort from your side. I mean, it's incredible how many inches I've dropped from my waistline. And because I'm sure you want to try it, there's a link in the description for the recipe. Just click on it to get the Costa Rican tea recipe and start drinking it tomorrow morning. The last thing I wanted to say is that after I lost so much weight, I wanted to do some research on these weight loss teas. And I can tell you that none of the slimming teas on the market have these exact unique ingredients. And I think that's why it's worked so well for me. So just click on the link below in the description of this video and get the tea recipe. That was my weight loss story. And I really hope it gives you the motivation to lose weight just as fast and as easily as I did. It is completely possible. I did it, and you can do it too. Everyone can do it. It's all about choosing the right things, and this Costa Rican tea is definitely the right thing.